Well, hello there, guys. Chef Dalian, Joshua. I was busy with my getting my pages and my screens okay. Oh, and I think I'm there. Good. How you guys? Oh, okay. We have a new person, Sis MSO, Sim, watching from Connecticut. Wow. Well, welcome if you're brand new. Well, hello, Claudia. Welcome. And Claudia, do you know Chef Dalian and Joshua? I'm just getting started. And for you newcomers, if you do like my channel, will you please hit the subscribe button and push the bell? Well, everyone, welcome, Claudia. There you go. Welcome, welcome. I'm just starting up, so I'm pretty sure a few more will be coming in. Okay, I got it straight now. I got my screen the way I want it. Now I'm happy. It usually takes me 5 minutes to get it all organized. I'm a little bit late getting on tonight because you know why. I've been out gardening and getting my hands dirty. So, Claudia, do you garden at all? My channel does different things. We garden. I grow herbs. I grow vegetables. I cook. I can. You name it, I do it here on the homestead. Oh, you don't garden? Well, my goodness. We talk about everything, though. Everyone is welcome. We like to, we're also a networking support channel. We like to help people out if they're having problems with their YouTube. Oh, you grow herbs in the house? I am absolutely in love with herbs. And there is my good friend Deidre. Deidre, we have Claudia. She grows herbs, as you see. And we did have, let's see, we did have another person come in that was new. Sis MSO, are you still with us? And if you are, welcome. Claudia, you will not find a friendlier channel anywhere than the people that come in to visit us. So, Deidre, did you get your gas cut? Well, there's Texas made food. Hello and welcome. Hmm. I know it was so nice here that I didn't even come in till just before dark. Yeah, every night the dark drives me in. So my live streaming will probably become later and later. What is it? June 21st is the longest day. I think it's 10 o'clock before it gets dark. And well, I don't stay out till 10 usually, but I have been known to. In fact, during peak planting, um, I've been out planting in the dark, and my husband went and got a bunch of halogen lighting so I could plant in the dark. Oh, goodness. Hey, you got to get your work done while you can. Well, hello there, not there yet. And welcome. And I'm sure all my friends in this chat see will welcome you. We, we're a very friendly bunch. I know that you've been in before, though, not there. Every time I move, this chair squeaks. It's got a screw loose, like its owner. I made a funny. Well, hello, Lena Music. How are you? I'm doing great. I'm all hepped up on my garden work. I'm actually getting out there and getting stuff done. So, what can you guys tell me that you've done fun? It doesn't have to be today, but maybe the last week. Anything that made you happy? Oh, you're preparing your garden. Yeah. We have, even though we're south and our weather's warming up, it has been quite chilly and quite rainy. So um, we have had, we have been preparing our soil too. There's a lot of stuff ready to go in, but the beds are just not prepared. I do have one completed though, and boy, is it pretty. It's got asparagus, it's got Swiss chard, it's got lettuces, mm, strawberries, and it's. I even put a kale plant out there. That garden is dedicated to my smoothies and the juices I make. And sometimes I just need a leaf of this. Uh, Chef Dalian made his meringue high. Chef, I'm going to have to check that out. Oh, oh my gosh. lemon meringue is my so much favorite. Oh, I'm not supposed to eat a lot of desserts, but that lemon meringue, I could not. Not there yet. I do that. I plant things that I need for my either my salads or my juicing smoothies right by as close to my back door as I can, my kitchen door. And a lot of times when I'm getting ready to make one, I just go out and get a leaf here, a leaf there, a couple of strawberries. And it doesn't get better than that. Hi, Tabby. How are you? And welcome. And you know what? Not there yet. I try to plant a large variety and not too many of one thing. I also plant, I do succession plantings, like if I plant onions today, I'll wait a week and plant some more. In other words, I always have something coming in. I've got to get my beets out. I cannot live without my beets. I juice them also. Yes, I stagger them. That's around my house. I live up on a mountain, but I have a garden, a regular plot, a huge one, but I'm scaling it down. Hey, Soldier Poet, welcome. Always good to see you, Soldier. Yeah, I plant like say beans that you need a lot of. I plant them down there. And of course, my corn. Squash. Now, squash, I love my squash too. So I plant it, some up here, some down there. Also, when I go to process my garden, if I'm getting big ones, like big quantities, I like to process them, cook them, eat them within 24 hours. Do you know how hard that is? But that's, you're getting your nutrient um, value at its finest. And if you're going to go the trouble of having an organic garden, you might as well get all the bang for the buck you can. Chef Dalian, some years will surprise you. I always have a superstar, and I always have what I hate to call it a failure, but some things just don't do well. And it's not always the same uh, thing. Sometimes I don't have luck with Brussels sprouts. And they're sort of a cabbage family thing. And, sometimes it's just growing conditions. I don't take a lot of that personally. In fact, all my failures can always be composted, and so nothing is ever wasted. And here is our soldier poet coming up on panel, and I know everyone loves him. Soldier, welcome.
Hello, everybody. Thank you. How y'all?
Well, how was your day, soldier?
Not too bad. Pretty good. Yeah, I'm doing well.
Do you have good weather?
Yeah, it's not, I think it's just right,
Oh, it's perfect here.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't complain. So
So,
you were,
Deidre, do you actually put anything out, or you just love garden food? We may be having us a little buddy tonight, soldier.
oh, good. Okay, good.
I told him how well he did yesterday.
He did really well. He did
Mhm.
well.
In fact, I'm going to text him now.
How many tomatoes did you say you were going to put out this year?
A lot of times I put out 100 plants.
But you're not going, you're not going to do that this time, right?
No,
Yeah.
no, nope. I'm that person that grows them just because she can, and I end up canning all I want, uh, you know, eating all I want.
Well, I was just going to ask you. You were talking about eating them within 24 hours. So I was wondering if you freeze any of yours. So you just can mostly.
No, I love freezing.
Yeah,
I love freezing.
yeah.
In fact, I prefer freezing over canning.
Me too.
I, you know. Oh, Deidre has a garden. She's saying she tries to have it. I bet you do well, Deidre. Gardens are not the easiest thing to do, and if you travel, I mean, look how it ties you down.
It does. Yeah.
But then again, look how my animals tie me down. And what can I say?
Yeah, I know when my mom and dad used to go out of town, I'd have to drive across town and tend to their garden while they were gone, and keep it picked and weeded some.
Yeah,
Yeah, and feed their dogs too.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I have a friend that does that for me.
And they had a cat inside too, to clean the litter box out and that sort of stuff. But it's all right, you know.
They were lucky to have you.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't live that far away, but yeah, they would do it for me too. When me and my family would go out of town, they'd come feed my. Had two. We didn't really have any dogs. We had cats though. That was the
Mhm.
inside, and they would come feed our cats. Uh, she has a little box with chicken.
Deidre, guess what? Uh, those herbs I grow? Guess what my male dogs like to do to them? And guess why I have to put up a fence? And I hate a fence around my herbs, but I have to, or else I have puppy flavored herbs.
Have you ever given a cat catnip before?
Catnip?
Yeah.
Um, you know what? I haven't had a cat in, I don't know, maybe 15, 20 years because I don't know. Say if your dogs are not around them a lot, they don't like them.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't like dogs, especially better than cats, but I never get the kind that mingle well.
Well, me either. That's why I was telling y'all the day if I do get a cat, it's going to be one that's already grown up and I can see that it's a sweet cat.
A
Because,
dude has got a stray cat that,
okay.
yeah, that likes to check out the dirt around the
Yeah.
woods. Yep, I hear you. Yeah, I was just telling them, soldier, that my chair that I sit in, it squeaks and rattles, and when I move or get up, and I said
Mm-hmm.
it's got a screw loose, like its owner.
That's funny.
uh, yeah, I sent Peanut a text, so he'll get on when he can.
Okay.
I think this is doing so much for him.
Mm-hmm.
It is the biggest reason that I did get on YouTube is because of him.
Oh, okay. Cool.
And I promised his parents that I'd watch over him and
Yeah.
more or less report to them if I see anything shady. But they check in on him too.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's good. Yeah, and you're doing a good job of that.
Well, I appreciate that, soldier.
You're welcome.
Uh, I got a little surprise for him. Deidre thinks he's doing great. You know about my little, it's not really a contest, it's a thank you for people that are helping me run my playlists.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Do you know about it?
You mentioned something about it last night,
Yeah.
but I don't.
Oh, yeah. And that's who I'm going to send that little coin to.
Okay.
I'm going to put their names in a pot. Well, anyway, Peanut has to be disqualified because do you know what that would look like if he won?
Yeah, I mean, I thought of that too. Yeah, it would look bad.
And I really hated his response because he's always being disqualified from grandma. He can't
Yeah.
do anything. So I'm thinking I'm just going to reach into my stash and send him one anyway.
Yeah. I kind of thought you might do that.
Did you really?
I knew you would. Yeah. That's what I would do.
Why could you feel the hurt in my heart?
I could, and I mean, I just, that's exactly what I would do. I wouldn't have necessarily said it on
Yeah,
air, but I would have done that. I mean,
yeah,
you didn't do anything wrong by telling us because I think a lot of us probably assume that you would.
yeah,
But,
yeah.
but yeah, that's exactly what I would do.
hmm In fact, I told everybody when they did my playlist to email me. Well, nobody's emailing me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a list, put everybody's name on it, and everybody's going to, whoever wins, is going to have to send me their address. If they don't want their address out, then they can email me and tell me, just don't put my name in the pot.
Yeah.
Because guess what I found out?
What?
Mr. Mike, bad boy Mike,
Mm-hmm.
he's on vacation and he's not sneaking, but slipping around and playing my playlist.
Oh, okay.
I do not want him to do that. I told him to enjoy himself
Yeah.
and forget about us.
Well, that's nice
Well,
of him.
forget, but
Yeah.
So he's been like helping me while he's on vacation, and I think that's extraordinary. So I'm going to put his name in the pot.
Yeah. Deidre, I forgot to, so don't feel bad. I really did. I didn't go to bed till I was tired, but I couldn't sleep, and then I just forgot to play it, to run it. But I'll try to remember tonight.
Okay. So all you got to do is just tell me.
Yeah.
because I got my little notebook here, and everybody. Now I know that Ashley did, because Ashley sent me the email. So I got her name, and I got Mike's name. Anyway, I'll be checking in when people come in. Oh, Chef Dalian, are you in?
So when we email you and tell you that we're watching we have watched the playlist, you just want us to go ahead and tell you our address at that time?
No, not until.
We went, like somebody wins. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I actually have to disclose what all I do with the information that I glean.
I see.
And actually, what I do is I immediately erase it.
Okay.
Unless a lot of times it's my friends that I already have their addresses.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, I've sent, this YouTube stickers is a big thing. I've had lots of people send me stickers. I don't care if you erase mine or not. I mean, doesn't matter to me, but
That's how
if I win, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Well, yeah, right. I never cared either, because I really don't give my address out to anyone that I don't trust. So.
Yeah.
And you know what, Troy? I hate to say this, but everybody knows my name, my real name. They know my channel name.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody that wanted to could get on the internet and find me.
Oh no, same here. Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
I don't really care.
I don't either. I mean, it's not like I'm on the FBI's 10 most wanted list or something. I mean, I don't, I don't care.
I don't have any enemies.
Me either. I mean, I got people who don't really like me, but they don't like me because I'm a Christian, I think, but I don't care about that,
Right.
Hey, Linda.
Linda. Now, I know Linda did. Linda, you played a playlist, didn't you? I'm making my list. And how are you, sweet Linda? Oh, yeah. I have on my channel, I'm asking everybody to play one of my playlists. And if you don't like to do playlists, just watch 2 or 3 of my videos and try to email me if you can, or come back and tell me you did. And I'm putting your name in a pot. Okay, good enough, Linda. I'm going to write you down.
Hey, Kathleen.
You don't have to bother emailing me. Hi, Kathleen. How are you, sweetheart?
Is the money from YouTube and the money from AdSense, is that 2 different things?
I believe so.
I think the AdSense money comes like when you get 10,000 views and you have 1,000 supporters. I think that's when you can apply for AdSense, I think. And then the other money from YouTube comes from, you got to have 4,000 watch hours, if I'm not mistaken.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm doing good, Linda. How are you doing?
I am nowhere near there.
Oh, me either.
So I'm not really up to snuff on that.
Now, the AdSense thing, I could probably be at that by a few more months, because I think I'll meet both of those criteria. But the other thing, the 4,000 view hours, no, I'm nowhere near that.
Oh, me neither. Do you know how slow that stuff adds up?
Oh, I know. Unless you're somebody gets several viral videos or something, it takes so long to get there.
Hey, Carol O'Connor.
Hey,
Hello.
Carol.
Welcome. Well, however, I got to tell you guys, thank you, each and every one, for running my playlist. If you don't want to run my playlist, run my 2 or 3 videos, let me know you did it. I'm going to put your name in a pot. But what I want to say about that is you guys been rocking my watch hours, because normally they creep, and I've been getting some really, really good numbers.
I know you have. Hey, Abstract.
I have to be, don't I, soldier?
You have to be doing 3, 4, 7 hours. Yeah, you have to be.
Mhm. Yep. Hey, Abstract, welcome. Good to see you.
And like each one of these people counts as, like a 4 hour, right?
Ooh. Yes, they do.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like every one of them. I mean, that's a lot. I mean, you talk about you getting 10 and 12 people in here. That's adding up.
Yes. And did you know that the more typing they do, the more it adds up too?
I did not know that. No.
hmm That's
Would
why
you?
I tell them every now and then, just put a smiley face, hi, a dash. I don't care what, just anything to type it.
I
No,
had no idea about that.
LOL. Well, there's Nicole. Hello and welcome.
Hey, Nicole.
Now, there's a girl. There's a working girl. Nicole, are you into my playlist thing? I'm asking. Hey, I don't ask much, do I, soldier? Not
Mm-mm.
only do they come to my streams, but I'm asking them to play my playlist. Oh boy. But you know what? It's not anything I wouldn't do for any of them. Any of you people out there, I do the same.
Well, let me ask you this too, since you knew about the comments. You always hear people saying, "Give me a like" and all this stuff. I mean,
hmm
I thought it was just to be nice, a nicety kind of thing. So I understand that helps towards something. I don't more than just being complimentary.
Carol O'Connor said, I commented on his cigar video and he got a, what is that? Instead
Oh,
of a heart.
you got a beer or cheers or something. It was like two beers coming together.
you
Yeah.
got a beer instead of a heart.
But do you know if the like has anything to do with the money?
Oh, yes. I tell you what the likes do. And I thought it was just for our own count, but it tells YouTube how much to promote you.
I see. Okay, yeah, Abstract answered that also. Okay, I didn't know if it was what it was exactly for, other than being nice to people.
Yeah, and you're recommended. Yep.
Yeah. Hey, Barry.
Hi, Barry. Thank you, Abstract. You're so handy to have around. And also, did you know your watch duration? Like how long people.
I knew about that, and I knew a thumbs down also counts as a view, so it's
Mhm.
not a bad thing necessarily.
By the way, I didn't get one last night, and that's got my head. I'm scratching my head over that
Yeah.
because for about a week now, I've had 2 or 3 every day.
Congratulations, Barry.
Hey, Barry, 91. We got to get you up to 100.
Mm-hmm. That's a big milestone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember when I hit 100. It's always a good feeling.
Oh, it sure is. I remember it too.
Well, you had 2 channels too. You know what it's like. I've had it hit it twice on 2 channels, and it's just, I don't know. There's something about it. It's even more important than 500 to me.
No, my other channel, I didn't upload anything. My other channel was strictly for my own viewing pleasure.
Oh, okay.
I never even commented. Um, all I did was give people watch hours, I guess, and I really didn't know how YouTube operated.
Mm-hmm. Congratulations, Nicole, and hello, Texas Made Food.
Hey, Nicole, you're rocking.
Yeah.
So anyway, any of you that want to play my videos or my playlists, I'm going to put my email here. Let me know. There we are. And Linda has got 445. Linda just got serious not too long ago. Oh, look at here. We're partying down, Carol. Look at there. Wow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got you, Barry.
Barry, I'm looking to see if I got you. I hope I do. But I have problems. Did you ever have that problem, Soldier, where you couldn't subscribe to anyone?
Not yet. No, I've never had that problem because I had never reached that point of 2,000, people.
Yeah. Leave it to me. If there's a way of screwing something up, I can do it.
Mm-mm. No, don't feel bad. I've heard a lot of my friends have had that problem. They've had to go back and get rid of the dead supporters and the ones that's. I mean, they're not literally dead, but they don't ever come and watch their stuff. Um,
Okay, let's see here. Uh-oh, Barry. Guess who was bad? Elegant has been bad. I got you now, though. What it is, I have not been able to. So I had to go in and clean out my channel, and that gave me a few more. I will come back later and watch a video of yours to make sure it sticks. You do know how that works, don't you, Barry? If you subscribe to somebody, within 24 hours, go over to that channel and watch one of their videos and make it stick, make a comment, or YouTube will not keep it. They will toss it. And don't think they won't.
when the next great purge comes around, right?
No, they purge every day now. They don't have no big purges.
Oh, they do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, trust me, they purge me really, really, really well. Nicole is thanking everyone. Oh, no, it does not have to be my playlist, Kathleen. If you watch 2 or 3 videos, let me know, and I'll put your name in a pot. You probably already did that, right? Yeah, I got a little 1 ounce silver round from the, I forgot what mint. Oh, from Northwest Territorial mint. Still
Mm-hmm.
in the jacket, never been out of it. That I want to send to one of you. Just a little, I just want to have a little, what do you call it? A little love gift.
Yeah, a thank you gift to somebody.
Right, a thank you. That's all. Barry Ward is now 97.
Awesome.
Barry, stick around. We'll get you up there. That is so easy to hit that 100. Thank you so much, Abstract. You're always welcome here. and always loved.
Yeah. Have a good night, Abstract.
Yeah, Barry, if you hang out a while, I'm pretty positive we can get you up there. Yay, raw, Barry.
I saw where Nick was on earlier, but I wasn't able to get over there.
Oh, I was able to hop over there for a while, but I was in the middle of planting.
Oh, okay.
And, I don't even come in half the time till dark,
Mm-hmm.
during this season. Because, you got to plant when you can.
That's true. Do you use soaker hoses or sprinkler system anytime?
Yeah, soaker hoses sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and I have all these container planters and pots. You ought to
Mm-hmm.
hear the husband. Oh, he roars over that. Because when it gets hot, hot like it does in Kentucky, guess who isn't allowed to go out in it?
Yeah.
And that means he has to do it.
Right.
Poor guy.
Hey.
What he has to go through. Hey, all
Mhm.
the things you do for love, right?
That's right. Hey, Mark.
Hey, Mark.
Well, you said you have some potted plants right on your porch, right?
Hmm.
So you can go out there and mess with those.
Yeah. Yep. And
Yeah.
I have those, those things you buy, those cloths that you get them wet and wrap them around your neck.
Yes.
Now, those work for me. I
Mm-hmm.
get out some when I got that on.
Yeah.
That's right, Nicole. I just explained that to Barry. Anybody that subscribes, you got like 24 hours to go over to their channel, watch a video, comment, or it will be taken away as not a subscriber. Okay, Mark, shoot. I probably have an answer. Sometimes it's I don't know. I'm not afraid to say I don't know if I don't. Oh, the grapevine? I find grapes until they get established. I find grapes kind of difficult because it can involve. I know Tessie was telling you about black spot or black rot or whatever. There's that. And it also matters where it's planted, the soil, and also the sunlight conditions. It matters whether it's east facing, west facing.
Hey, Davita.
And so um, Mark, I cut mine back, but it's been it's been a while since I researched grapevines. And if I were you, I would go research that, check out the pH of the soil that it needs,
Mm-hmm.
what nutrients that is common for it to need.
And most counties will do a soil analysis, right? I think.
Right.
And they'll tell you what to put in it for
Yes, I
grapes.
so. Very good suggestion, Soldier.
Mm-hmm.
Davida, Davida. Always good to see Davida. Look at there. She's all smiley.
Hmm.
Uh-huh. I think spring. Yep.
He said the vines have buds on them now.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't bother them. Maybe it's time to do a feeding for them. But I highly suggest you go to in-depth study on those. Mark, to be honest, a lot of my knowledge I can't pull out of my head anymore because I've taken too many medications. So I've gardened my whole life, but I have to refresh myself. And if I'm having a particular problem, I have to look it up.
Hello.
Dangerous.
Mm.
Mrs. Green Thumb, hello, hello.
Yes, hello. Hello, all the new folks that come in. How are y'all doing?
I bet Mrs. Green Thumb wants to come up panel, don't you?
My one attempt at planting a grapevine was a disaster. It didn't work.
Yeah. And you know, everything I grow is not lovely. Everything I do is not lovely. Sometimes I mess up. I cook a lot and I experiment a lot. And let me tell you, I'm not ashamed to tell you that some of the experiments I make go in the trash, okay?
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, it's happened to me too. Um, I planted a blackberry bush I got from Lowe's one time. It didn't turn out good either, but I did plant a plum tree. It took real well and started growing. And but I didn't take the time to do the research like I should have to see if the soil was was correct. So
Yeah. Well, you know, it's kind of hard to remember everything.
yeah.
I have a couple of garden books I use for reference, and um, a lot of the basic principles I know pretty well just from trial and error. But like I said, I've taken so many harsh um, drugs. You know, every CAT scan, every PET scan, all that. You know, that radioactive dye they put in you.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you know, I mean, it goes to the brain and it's forever getting it out. And I detoxify and detoxify. And for those of you that don't know this, the reason my voice is the way it is I only have one vocal cord that's operational. And it was done through a medical procedure that I don't know if I'll ever get the use back or not. So I guess I talk until I can't talk anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And every day my voice is different. Sometimes it's a whisper, and there has been days that I couldn't talk at all. I just have to point.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, that's how it is.
Yeah.
You know, you work with what you got.
That's right.
Well, it's very nice to see my good friend, Mrs. Green Thumb. Anybody that don't have her, go visit her. The loveliest lady. And I absolutely love her. Barry Ward, do you know Mrs. Green Thumb? Yeah, Mark, I know you have. And all these procedures and medications, they're cumulative, they're toxic, and, they make you more sick down the road. And, I've also had chemo, radiation. All of that takes its toll. But, like I said, you take what you got and run with it. Well, I don't know where my peanut's at. He might have got busy playing Fortnite. So, Soldier, will you take over while I go call him?
Yes. Yeah, Mark. Some of those medications definitely have their side effects. I've had a few in my day too. 35. Might be dental related. Yeah. I had that shingles when I was 14. Yeah, that is painful.
I'm back.
Okay. Did you get him?
Thank you. No,
You're welcome.
he's busy playing Fortnite.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's his Fortnite.
Yeah, it's no fun when you're, Nicole, is it, when you're a teenager? We were talking about shingles. I told her I got it at 14 and she had it at 16.
Oh, shingles.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I haven't had them, but I've heard they're very, very, very painful.
Yeah, they are. And that was a rough year for me. I hurt my knee real bad playing football when I was 14, and then I had shingles the same year. And I was only like in ninth grade or something. It was a rough year.
Mm. There's lots of stuff you can get yourself in, isn't there?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my knee wasn't permanently damaged. It was just I had to stay off of it for a while. Your arm is still numb and the nerves are just. Oh, wow. Sorry, Nicole. Miss, you can get shingle if you've ever had chicken pox. That virus lays dormant, and you can get it at any point.
A lot of times, Mrs. Green Thumb, if your immune system gets compromised, um, it can just slide on in.
Mm-hmm. Because I had chicken pox when I was like 3 years old. What my parents told me, but I haven't had shingles since I was 14. I pray I never get it again.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
They say severe stress can bring it on, like you said,
Yeah.
immunosuppression.
Compromised. Yeah. Yeah. It's amazing what that old immune system can do to you or for you. If you help it along, it can go.
Mm-hmm.
I had a unique problem when I was taking my chemo because they do not like you to eat raw vegetables because there could be bacteria on it. They don't want you around children.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I talked with my doctor and said, well, I'm going to die because I mostly eat the vegetables that I grow
Mm-hmm.
and I like them raw. They have a higher nutrient value when they're raw. And he
Yeah.
did tell me that since I grew them myself and they weren't handled a lot and in processing plants, that she would okay it. And I went out while I was on chemo. I went grocery shopping. I was around children. I ate raw foods. Not once did I get sick.
That's good. I imagine if they were lightly stir fried, it wouldn't affect the nutritional value too bad, but it still
You're
kill the
right.
bacteria.
If you're going to cook them, stir fry is good. So
Yeah,
is steaming.
steaming. Yeah, and that was what we were talking about the other night. The difference between like Japanese and Chinese is, I feel like the stir fried Chinese is cooked longer. The vegetables, the Japanese, those vegetables are much more crisp and they're not as they're not cooked as long as I recall.
Yeah,
It tastes clean. There's not as much oil in there either.
yeah. Uh, let's see. I think when I was at my worst, hey, I know how to clean out a supermarket.
Hmm.
Get all the people out of your way. Wear a mask.
Oh yeah.
I had to wear a mask one day because I was especially saturated, may I kind of tell you that, with chemo and radiation.
Mm-hmm.
So I wore a mask. I only wore it once or twice, I think. But you should see the mothers grabbing their children and yanking them away.
I can imagine.
People cleared the aisles. Make way, make way. And they thought, I don't know. See, I don't think they do think. All they knew was to get away from me. They thought I could give them something,
Right.
but it was the other way around. It was to protect me
Mm.
from them.
Yeah, yeah. I know better. When I see somebody like that, I see people at the VA like that when I go to my appointments. It's not for us. It's for them.
Yeah. But man, mothers would yank children out of my way,
Yeah.
which was good because I really wasn't supposed to be around children. Yeah, Linda's on the ball.
Hmm. Yeah, I got 2 appointments up there this coming Friday. Yay me.
Are they like testing or something?
One of them's well, one of them's I'm just my primary doctor wants me to meet with the pharmacist to go over my medicines, which I just go ahead and do it. I already know what the medicines are. It's just something the VA tries to do to be proactive, and it's a good thing. The
Mm.
other appointment is with a neurologist. I've been having some neuro issues,
Yeah.
but I'm feeling better than I was. The last appointment I had was in January. I'm feeling better now, but they wanted me to follow back up in a few months, so that's what
Yeah.
it's about. Yeah.
They're there. Linda and Deidre's having a watermelon party.
Oh, cool.
There's nothing better for you guys. That water that's in the watermelon gets into your system, pushes, and people are wrong when they say all you do is pee it out. It goes into your system and it has a pushing action. and it pushes all those nutrients into your organs.
Mm-hmm.
It's extremely healthy.
Yep.
All your melons are.
I love melons.
Yeah, and people really think that they're, in the summer when they eat them, they think they feel guilty. Hey, watermelon, man. No, I can't stress enough how healthy it is.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Nicole.
Thank you, Nicole. There you go. Deidre's passing out and sharing. Thank you, Deidre. There's one for me. Y'all already had yours, so there's enough to go around. Thank you. Oh, you can't have watermelon, Mark?
Dude.
Oh,
Oh, okay. Sugar. Yeah.
okay. Yeah. And even though your fruit is a complex sugar, um, a more natural sugar, to those that really have to watch it, they do have to, limit
Yeah.
their fruit.
Yeah, I love plums too.
I do too.
Black eyed peas and some watermelon. I had a lemonade. That's cool, Linda. Awesome. I had the intention of making me some black eyed peas a couple of weeks ago and forgot to get them. And I don't ever think about it. But I've been craving some. Well, I'm on this.
Well, Chef Dalian's got me wanting lemon meringue pie. You know what? Since I don't have the pie, I'm going to be like Linda. Go ahead, make me some lemonade. I'll get me some water and put some lemon slices in it. And
Mm-hmm.
maybe put me a teaspoon of honey in it.
Mm-hmm. Hey, little future.
Little future, hello and welcome. Did you see how nice my chatters are to give me my thumbs up?
Mm-hmm. 15 thumbs up.
Aren't they great?
Mm-hmm. They are.
Unfortunately, Mark, I have to drink celery juice too. However, the husband makes me it's beets, um, apple. Uh, gosh, I have to drink it every day. Um, he puts celery in the summer. He even puts onion in it. Oh, and garlic and herbs and
Oh, yeah.
yeah, it's part of my protocol.
Oh, okay.
Y'all can get by with smoothies if you don't have a juicer. A little old blender, a $20 blender. Carrots. Thank you, Deidre.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got carrots, apple, and beets.
Yeah, I got a fine mesh strainer. You could put the vegetables in there with a little water and blend it, and then strain the juice out.
Yeah, if you don't strain it, you get fiber.
Yeah, I'll probably save the pulp stuff for like something. I don't know what, but when I'm in the mood for juice, I just want the juice. I don't want the other
Yeah,
stuff.
okay, I get you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and anyway, what he does, he takes the carrots, apple, and beets. That is the basic. So,
Mm-hmm.
and then he varies with putting parsley, celery, grapes, whatever we have, strawberries, cherries, cranberries.
That's cool.
In the summer, he puts cucumbers, you name it. And sometimes they are so awful. And I've drank them every day. Yes, that, Mark. I've drank them every day for, at the end of next month, it'll be 2 solid years. However,
Wow.
it has extended my life a lot. John Isabella, hello and welcome.
Hey, John.
There you go, Mark. Have at it now. You can put cabbage in it, red cabbage being better than green cabbage.
Mm-hmm.
And we talked about this before. The red purple vegetables have got that special something, and it's got a name that I can't remember.
Are they flavonoids? Is that it?
Something like that.
Flavonoids, I think it is.
I believe it is. If it's not, it's close.
Yeah.
I am too, Mark. But listen to me. If you're still breathing, there's hope. Stay on research. I don't want to get into your stuff because it's very, very personal. And plus, you do have to adhere to your doctor's recommendations, unless, of course, your name is Elegant Homestead. And then I tell the doctors the way it really is.
Mm-hmm. Do you ever drink that pomegranate juice?
Yep.
Yeah, I like that stuff.
But however, now, I only get what's organic.
Yeah.
If push comes to shove, I want fresh, freshly squeezed, unfiltered, unheated. The less cooked, the better.
Yeah. For some reason, I was thinking palm was organic, but it must just be no added sugar or something, or no preservatives. But it may not be organic.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember.
Well, you got to remember, y'all ain't as sick as I am.
Yeah.
And you won't be if you take care of yourself. Now, that's another reason for my channel. Okay? If I can help anyone, then guess what? If I can say a few words about the Lord,
Mm-hmm.
my Savior, if I can help someone with their health,
Right.
or if I can just cheer them up, teach them something, I'm good. My channel is already blessed. You see what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Right.
I think it's about, say, a nice mixing bowl of water, and we just like pour it maybe a couple of tablespoons, 2 or 3 tablespoons. Well, John,
It's all right, John.
and you know what, John? A lot of this stuff is because certain things have been pushed on us by corporations and governments that allow corporations to do it. So it's almost become you against them. And the best way you can fight it is to stick to growing it yourself and be organic. And I'm not afraid to say it. Whoever don't like it, don't have to like it. But I know for a fact what I'm talking about. Go down the cereal aisle. Oh my gosh, there's nothing but toxicity down there. I mean, you might find a few organic boxes, but it's all full of sugar. And believe me, it's probably GMO sugar.
Mm-hmm.
Mark. Okay, they say the apples, the skins on apples, and okay, I'm just going to use apples and potatoes. If you know for a fact that that apple has not been sprayed or waxed, yes, eat the skin. I won't even eat the skin off of an organic apple because I have proven that it has wax on it.
Really? I didn't know that.
Unless you got some old-fashioned farmer that's got an apple tree that's never, that he don't bother spraying. Yes, there'll be worms. My advice is to cut around the worms.
Right.
And, pretty much if the worms won't have it, you shouldn't eat it either.
That's what I was saying about the peach trees here. When they don't spray them, they'll get worms, but you just have to cut around the worms.
Cut around the worms.
Yeah. Same with the apricot trees. They'll get worms too.
And potatoes. Do you know how, when they get ready to harvest the potatoes, you know how they get the potato off the vine?
Mm-mm.
You got to guess?
I don't know, honestly.
They spray them.
They
with a
spray them?
They spray them with a chemical to kill the vine. Instead of, like, when my husband and I, we wait till the vines die back. And yes, they're still stuck to the potato. But you pull them up, you pick the potatoes out of the ground, off
Right.
the vine. What is so hard about that?
Ain't nothing.
So don't eat potato peelings either, people. Boy, am I on a roll today.
Yeah.
The farmers that are not organic probably have all unsubscribed from me as of today. Too bad.
Right. No, you're just trying to tell people how to live the healthiest they can, so there's no shame in that.
Yeah. And if anyone can prove me wrong, or, if anybody runs across any research that maybe I haven't, please bring it to my attention, because anyone can be updated. What am I missing here? Who's saying hi to Douglas? Douglas
I,
who?
I didn't see that either.
Who's Douglas? Thank you, Mark. And yes, I haven't gotten to him yet, obviously, because I've been out planting things. And oh, let's see. I better keep track of, let's see, I think, didn't Nicole say she did my playlist?
Yeah.
I got her name. Because I want to get this, I'd like to have it done by today or tomorrow. But I don't want to leave anybody out. Mark, did you do any playlists? I probably asked you that about 8 times. Or did you say you was going to? Oh, okay, Mark. I better write. See, soldier, my brain is fried.
It's okay.
Got you down, Mark. You know, it takes a long time to detox a brain.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't need to know which ones. I really don't. I got you down. You know, with that little appreciation thing I'm doing. Yep, I don't have my notebook. But you know, soldier, that is true. If you're breathing right now, you can improve yourself by tomorrow.
Oh yeah. Just by drinking better water or drinking more water.
Hmm. I know. Ron was talking about eggshells. Now that's something. I'm glad he brought that up because I save mine. I put them back in the carton. I save them all winter, and I got this huge back porch. Um, I put them back in the carton, stack them up. Then I put them in a great big thick plastic bag with a zipper, and I start beating them with a hammer, with whatever I can get, a step on them.
Mm-hmm.
But now, before I do, I don't nuke mine. I put them in a big long baking thing and I bake them, you know, to get them good and dried out, kill all salmonella, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then that is the most amazing soil amendment. I put them in everything, but they're especially good with tomatoes.
Yeah, I've heard of people doing that.
Hmm. That and Epsom salts for the tomatoes. I put it in all. See, I make this soil blend, and I put that in it too, along with
Mm-hmm.
compost and a bunch of other junk.
Yeah. Yeah, I was back when I had gardens, I was just buying the stuff at, the home improvement store or Walmart.
Mhm.
It wasn't, I don't think it would be considered organic, although they do have, I think, organic fertilizer for sale there.
Yes, they do.
But I wasn't buying it back in those days. But
Hmm. I don't need a worm bin, but I do buy worm castings to put in my mix. But okay, let me give you a little hint, Mark. You know, I got a lot of property. You know, I have 200 acres, right? However, around my house, I told you I need, I'm not ashamed to say it. I waste a lot of food. I grow it, you know, whatever. But because there's only two of us, right? You can only eat and give away so much. So a lot of my waste, my compost, I will put in a designated spot in my yard. And I usually fence it off. I start throwing stuff in there. Maybe a year, maybe 2 years. And you talking about the best garden?
I bet.
I'm telling you.
If you get like cow manure from, say, a local farmer, it's not processed or anything, is that considered organic?
That's a double-edged sword there. Uh, geez, that's a Budgie's rule. Hello. Hey, Budgie. Oh, hey, Budgie. Um, do you want people to friend you or not? And tell us who you are. I know, but I don't want to give it out.
Mhm.
Mrs. Green Thumb will. So yeah, that's soldier. That's you know, you got to look at what they were fed.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you know, well, there's Donald Trump.
We got our VIP.
Hey, welcome, Donald Trump.
Our VIP guest is back.
That's right. Build the wall. MAGA. Thank you for stopping in, my celebrity. Okay. Budgie's Rule is our Nick.
Hmm.
Do you guys know that?
Yeah, I remember him saying that a few
Okay.
nights ago.
So everyone welcome Budgie's Rule. And check out his channel. I don't like to say anything until I have permission. You know how that goes.
Yeah.
I know everyone knows that, I'm Glenda Bills, and I don't care who knows it. But
Hey, old man.
a lot of people,
Yeah.
Hey, Mark, will you retract that SU being a word? Please, please, thank you. Data, YouTube don't like to see that. Okay, thank you, babe. There you go. But thank you for letting us know. Hey, old man. Well, hello and welcome. That's great, Mark. I knew you would. Yeah, Deidre, I'm hiring you for my personal assistant.
Hmm.
Remember when I couldn't remember the C for carrots? And that is it is the most important in my juicing drinks, and I couldn't think of it. Yeah. So tomorrow, I think it's going to rain, and I hope not.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've had so much.
Mm-hmm.
Did you tell me you had pecan trees there?
Pecan?
Hmm.
No.
Yeah,
I have.
they're
I have.
all over the place here.
Go ahead.
And I was gonna say they're all over the city here. I mean, people, there's like abandoned lots. You'll see people out there picking them up and stuff. They're all over the place.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'd be over there picking me some too.
Hmm. There's one place I like to go to pick them up. It's there's like an old abandoned school. I mean, it's been abandoned for many, many years, and there's a lot that the city owns right next to it. There's like two really huge pecan trees. And, I mean, in 5 minutes, you could have a huge pile of them. So,
What was it? The year before last? there wasn't not one black walnut on any of the trees down here.
Oh, really?
Mhm. Isn't that weird?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think though, don't nut trees do that cycle of every now and then just not producing?
It seems like I remember that, but I'm not sure. Um, my dad was telling me about pecan trees. He said they're funny. They got to have another one nearby to like pollinate or something, or however they. If they don't, there won't be any nuts growing on them. I guess there are different varieties, but the one he was talking about, it had to have another tree nearby.
Hmm.
These pecans here are they're not the like paper shell, and they're not as large as some pecans. They're about a medium sized pecan, and they are, you know, you need a pair of proper crackers to get to them.
Yeah.
It's hard. It's hard to put two in your hand and crack them. You can, but it's not as easy as some. Oh, that's cool. Oh man, I love using bay leaf. But I like eating those pecans raw. I don't have to roast them or anything. I
Mm-mm.
just like them raw. I do put a little bit of salt on them. Like I put them all in like a one of those freezer size Ziploc bags. Put them on there. Sprinkle a little salt in there. Close it up and shake the bag, and the salt gets on them. That's a real good snack. All right, Mark. Take care.
Well, there is a nut that you better not eat raw. Well, fresh picked anyway, is a peanut. Uh,
Fresh picked.
yeah, fresh picked peanut. I mean, fresh dug peanut.
Yeah. No, I know what you're saying. It's yeah, freshly huffed.
um, they give you a bellyache. They need to cure for at least 2 or 3 weeks.
Oh, okay. I've eaten raw peanuts lots of times, but I didn't know that you couldn't eat them right away.
Yeah, well, I'm talking about right out of the ground.
Yeah.
But once they've sat around a while, they're fine.
Where I was stationed at Fort Rucker, the city next to it is Enterprise, Alabama, and that's famous for their peanut farms down there. And
Oh, yeah.
everybody's like you can find peanuts for sale like everywhere on
I
convenience
love
stores.
boiled peanuts. Love them.
Oh, they have a lot of full peanut stands down there.
Good night, Mark. Sleep well.
You've heard of this thing called a boll weevil?
Yeah.
It destroys. Well, that part of Alabama used to they grow that county, for instance, was they grew cotton, and that was their major crop. But the boll weevil came and destroyed the cotton crop, and they started planting peanuts, and they actually realized they can make a lot more money off peanuts than cotton. So they actually have a statue of the boll weevil in Enterprise, like a cast. Yeah, for real. Now there are still some cotton farms around there, but um, they're not like the peanuts.
How about you, Deidre? You like boiled peanuts? Speaking of Peanut, he won't be coming on tonight. He's got other things he has to do.
Okay.
He thought he might be able to come on later, but he can't. And now
Yeah.
it's getting to be,
Yeah. Well, Deidre, I'll tell you about the boiled peanuts. The ones that people buy raw and they boil them and put the salt and brine in there themselves. Those are so much better than these ones in the can. A lot better.
I've actually bought them in gas stations.
Same here. They make them themselves. A lot of these gas stations make them themselves.
They're good.
Yeah,
Otherwise, I don't know about. I've never bought them in a can.
they're not bad, but they're not as good as the homemade ones. So.
Hmm. Yeah, I grew peanuts one year.
Oh, okay.
They were wonderful.
I bet.
That reminds me. Hey, I know you're going to ask a question, but that just reminded me I didn't put my broom corn out yet. I don't have the seeds ready.
Mm-hmm.
I know you're going to ask me, what's broom corn got to do with peanuts?
No, I'm not gonna think that. You were talking about planting peanuts, so
Hmm.
it just triggered you to think about the corn.
About all the stuff I haven't done.
Yeah. Speaking of corn and snacks, have you ever tried to grow that little bitty corn, that baby corn?
No,
I could eat a whole can of that. I love that stuff.
I got a little surprise video coming out. Um, I did a video back in the winter, and it was a live stream where I actually did something. And I'm not good at those because I can't walk and chew gum. Okay, I used to,
Hmm.
but not anymore. Um, anyway, I had this popcorn. I've grown popcorn. One year it was great. The next time I tried it, I could not get it to pop. So anyway, this popcorn, I got a whole slew of it too. It's been sitting around 4 or 5 years. So I even brought it up during my live stream. I said, wonder if this seed is any good. Wonder if I could replant it. So, because it won't pop.
Hmm.
So anyway, somehow I accidentally set the whole ear or ears in my wheelbarrow that I had my planting mix in. You'll never believe what's growing in them.
Wow.
Popcorn.
Yeah, that's cool.
So since they were a freebie, I potted them up. And of course, I'm going to set them out and grow them.
Yeah.
So those seeds are 4 or 5 years old.
Wow, that's great.
I just don't know why they wouldn't pop. I know it has to be something with the moisture content.
Yeah, maybe.
But the first time I grew it, I didn't have any problems. Okay, old man. Macadamia nuts that are still in a shell.
Hmm.
What kind of shell do they have? I've never had a shelled. I guess I'm lazy. I only buy the shelled ones.
A macadamia nut is it's pretty hard shell on it. But the ones I buy in the shell are already like split open some. You can just pull them apart and the nut comes out.
Mm. Hmm.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite nuts. I love cashews and pecans and macadamia nuts.
Oh my goodness, I have some cashews in there. Thanks.
Hmm.
Hey, thanks, Troy. That'd be a nice little snack.
Yeah, it's a good snack.
I eat very small amounts, but I eat all the time.
Oh, okay.
I'm a snack eater. And of course, hubby likes a 12-course dinner.
Yeah.
I guess, he works hard. And he's not overly overweight. But few people his age work as hard as he does. In fact, few people half his age.
Yeah.
Yeah, he burns it off, yeah.
Yep.
Let's put it this way, no grass grows under his feet.
Hmm.
Oh, he did have a little mishap today.
What
And of
happened?
course, he got lectured like he would lecture me. He was going down the driveway with his riding mower. And he got a new, and it's one of those powerful ones, And he ran over something. It bounced off of a tree, bounced back, and hit him right across the eyebrow.
Oh, man.
And it looks like he may have a shiner. Of course, I will take full credit. Tell everyone that he messed with me once too often. Hey, here's what happens to you when you mess with Elegant, okay?
Right, right. That's funny.
But so, of course, I had to tell him, gently remind him, safety glasses.
Right.
Every man wants to hear that from a wife, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Sure.
I,
Yeah.
thanks, young man. Oh, there's my Peter Gallery. Oh, we're having a high old time here, Peter. We're talking about nuts, which applies to most of us.
Yeah, right. It does, really. Hey, Peter.
And welcome, Peter. What you been up to? That's right, Peter. It helps to get by in this world to be a little bit nuts.
I'm doing well, Peter.
You went and found you a snack, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
I'm gonna find me one too.
Hey, Linda. Yep. It's always a good thing.
Yeah, I heard the paper rattling.
Yeah, I'm just eating salt. I'm just eating saltines. That's all. Just
Is that
nothing
all?
special. Yeah, I had supper not long ago. So
Well, you craving the salt?
I think so. Well, then these crackers, I mean, they're not overly salted, but they're got a little bit.
Hmm. Yeah. I'm not going to be able to stay on a long time because guess what? I didn't get my shower and I am caked. Not caked, but I feel gritty.
Yeah.
I have been out and, I washed up. That just ain't the same. You're out working, need that shower. A lot of times I have my shower before I get on.
Deidre, I had sneakers with almonds last night. I like that one better than the ones with peanuts in it. But it's pretty good too.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Hmm. Linda, did you see last night I didn't get my thumbs down? And I had them for like a solid week. I was getting 2 or 3. Maybe they like what I'm talking about lately.
Yeah. Yeah, I think there's just some people just professional haters and just go
Yeah,
around looking to cause strife, you know.
yeah. But the thing of it is, I am not overly sensitive. Uh, if someone would tell me a little constructive criticism, um, either through email or through on one of my comment on one of my videos, I would definitely consider it.
Yeah. I haven't gotten many nasty comments. And I may have told you this other night when I used to do these reviews of power bars and protein bars. I did one on that Vega brand. It's a vegan protein bar. It's organic. It's all natural. And
Hmm.
one guy commented and said, "Veganism is satanic." It was like real short. Said veganism is satanic. So I commented back. I said, "This video was not about the vegan life. It was just about one power bar. That's it. That's it, man. I'm not promoting veganism here. It's just about the power bar, dude. That's it. It's
Right.
like some peanut butter.
Don't take it personal, dude.
Yeah, he was starting to attack me about veganism. I'm not a vegan, but who cares if I was? I mean, but some people just get bent out of shape about stuff.
Well, tolerance, forgiveness, love goes a long way. I'm good with tolerance. And one other thing, though, I do have like a hot temper. I think I was meant to be a redhead.
Hmm.
But 5 minutes later, somebody asked me why I was mad. I go, why? Was I mad? I never stay mad. Oh, man, you mean I was mad? I don't remember. Wow, old man. Guess what? I got 10 more years on you. I've been married since 1970. That is a long time. 1980. Yep. That's 39 years, right?
Yeah.
Because I've been married 49.
My parents got married in 65.
No kidding.
Yeah.
65.
Yeah.
They were babies, weren't they?
They were like 21 or something like that.
Yeah.
Hang on, I'll be right back, okay?
Okay. I'm either going to get some, what is that? Squeak ender spray, whatever it's called. Or get me a wrench and tighten the screw because it wants to squeak. '51, yep. My parents were married in '45. I was born in '51. Time flies. Yep, so tomorrow I got a big day. I might have to dodge the raindrops. But I'll be out there somewhere. Because I do have 2 more beds with the soil already amended and ready to roll. So all I got to do is pop some stuff into it. That's right, Deidre. Nope, just Mike is not looking in the windows. My dog's really quiet. And I do hope just Mike is enjoying himself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Linda, we tend to get on a binge talking about something. Yeah, every time I move, my chair squeaks. Um, it's a newer chair, it shouldn't have, but what was that 4-in-1 oil? Um, Help me out
Yeah.
here, soldier.
3-in-1 or 4-in-1, something like that. Yeah.
I got it in there on the shelf, whatever it is.
Yeah. Yeah, I used to get that and WD-40 and
Yeah, WD-40. Yep.
what's that other? There's some other kind that. Uh, can't remember, but
Well, I was in a video, and Tim, not a video, a live stream, and Tim from Tim's World kept saying, "The door is squeaking." You know, if it's your door squeaking, sometimes you do not hear it because you get used to it.
that's true.
I said, "What? A door squeaking?" So, yeah, every time hubby opened the door, it squeaked because I started paying attention. So I couldn't find any of those proper oils. So I went and got some um, olive oil.
There you go.
Olive oil, okay? It well, actually, I had some in a spray bottle that I put in there for a really small spray bottle,
Yeah.
and then I sprayed it and wiped the excess off. Anyway, it stopped the squeak.
Yeah, it'll work for a while. Yeah.
Oil is oil.
Some of it just breaks down faster than others, but it'll work for a little bit.
Yeah, it stopped the squeak. That's all I wanted.
Liquid liquid wrench is the what I was trying to think of.
Hmm.
Deep sea fish. No, I've always wanted to go deep sea fishing, Deidre. I've never been.
Yep, 3-in-1 oil and WD-40. Yep.
I know there's some deep sea fishing tours where whatever you catch when you get back to the shore, they have a fish. What do you call it? It's not a butcher shop. I guess it kind of is, but they process it for you. They cut it up, clean it and everything, and package it and do all that stuff for you. You don't have to fool with it.
I love that cacao uh,
Yeah,
uh, chocolate.
me too. Yeah,
So,
I love dark chocolate.
did you see my video where I make that healthy candy?
I
Uh,
don't think I've seen that. No,
I put cacao powder in it, oatmeal, coconut,
that
all of.
sounds good. I'll have to watch that.
Oh, hubby makes me make. He begs me. He'll do any chore I ask. Will you make me candy? Yes, I will.
Hmm. It sounds like those oatmeal drop cookies. Is it something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
I've made those before.
it's a no cook.
That's it. That sounds like the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure you've all made it. I just add the organic cacao powder.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. What I've made it basically is just the powder, oatmeal, a little peanut butter, and I think it's got vanilla extract in it and sugar and butter.
Yeah. I see the cacao powder. The reason it's so great, it hasn't been heated. And remember, the heating is what destroys enzymes and vitamins.
Sure.
So, you got all the good parts of the chocolate bean.
Right.
And before, it's just not been messed with. And it's
Right.
extremely healthy for you.
Right. And Nick wants to come on the panel.
Oh, he does? Where's
Yep.
Nick? What? How come you're seeing all this stuff I'm not seeing?
I don't know. I just happened to look down there and see it.
Oh, I see it now. Sorry, Nick. I got you. Hang loose just a minute.
Well, I'll definitely check that out. That video.
Yeah.
I bet that coconut really does make it good.
Yeah. You can get organic coconut. You can get organic oatmeal. Oh, coconut milk, you put it in too.
Okay.
There you go, Nick. I got you. See how important I am, Life with Linda? We
Mm-hmm.
vote on the moon landing, and then ABC put a special about it. See,
Mm-hmm.
now that's when you know you're important. Boy,
Yeah, really.
I'm full of it tonight. Full of myself, right? Mhm. I have something I want to add about that. How do we know that they're not making daily flights and not telling us about it?
um, I just, I just, I just think it would be hard to keep that covered up.
Do you know how much privacy they have on Area 51?
Yeah, but I guess, I mean, I suppose it's possible. I mean, told you I do believe in the landings, but so I know that here we are 50 years later since the landings. Certainly they have enough technology now. I guess if they wanted to do that, they could. But
Linda, the thing about I'm not saying there was no moon landing, but I will say one thing. What you see on TV is not necessarily how it happened ever. It is what they want you to see. They could have had that scripted, you know.
Hey, Nick.
You all right?
Yeah, doing okay. How you doing?
Bit tired.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Nick.
Yeah.
Fancy running into you.
Oh no, I've just finished my live stream.
Cool.
I'm glad you came on over.
Yeah.
We like you here.
Alright. Oh, bloody hell, knackered. So how's
Hey,
your day been?
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say goodbye to old man. He's leaving.
Bye, old man.
See you, old man.
My day was good. How Glenda was out working in the garden, wasn't it, Glenda?
I'm wore out. About killed myself.
Yeah.
No, don't do gardening.
I'll be doing it again tomorrow, even if I have to go between the raindrops.
That's right, Linda.
No, me and gardening don't mix.
You can put you a few pots of tomatoes out in there. Put you a few of them out there.
No, because I normally get drunk when I'm doing the garden.
Oh.
No, when you get hot weather and you have to have a sit down and have a cold beer.
Mm.
So.
You and Peanut can hang out, because Peanut don't like to garden either.
Nah, I've got more important things to do.
Well, see, to me, it is important. Depends on what you like, don't it, Nick?
Yeah, plus I don't have the time. Because I'm always busy.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't mind putting out a few things. In fact, I like doing it, but I don't want to have so much of this. When the garden becomes a burden, and that's when it's not fun anymore. But if it's like just a smaller, medium-sized little garden, I love those.
Oh, I grab all my own spuds and that.
Yeah.
And that's easy. I grow them in a bucket.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, good food is really important to me too, Linda.
Oh, yeah.
And I was telling y'all the other night, there's nothing, I mean, there's a few things to me as far as food goes, a few things better than walking out to the garden and getting a fresh tomato right off the vine and making a tomato sandwich. I just love that.
You mean a tomato?
Yeah, that's right, Nick. Like you said.
A tomato.
Yeah.
Well, it's not your fault you can't speak English properly, soldier.
Hey,
That's-
Nick. John Newton
That's
made
right.
taters.
Hmm.
I'm
Hey,
gonna
Nick,
get me a mater.
Nick, you can blame the Scottish because the South was primarily, except for the right on the coast, but most of the South was settled by the Scottish and parts of Irish.
Yeah.
So you can blame them.
Nah, don't blame anyone.
That is true. That's where the Southerners get their accent from. Is from Scottish mostly.
Absolutely. I know that, soldier.
You know that, and the music, a lot of the music is influenced from the Scottish and the Irish down here. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, right on the East Coast now. Like you're talking about Savannah and Charleston, South Carolina. Now a lot of that was British. Those were English, like from England. But you start moving into the inward, it's more like Scottish. I'm talking about in the southern United States. That's true.
Yeah.
Deidre, those cucumber sandwiches, a lot of the elite eat those. Now, I like cucumber sandwiches, but it better have onion, tomato, cheese,
Yeah, you want all that, don't you?
And bacon.
bacon. There you
Yeah.
go.
Oh, I love a BLT. Those are awesome.
Right.
Oh yeah.
I know what you're talking about, these cucumber sandwiches. Yeah.
No, notice, Soldier, I noticed before you were going on about deep sea fishing.
Mm-hmm.
You want to do it, it's good.
Yeah, they have here where the state I'm in, the Gulf. They have lots of boats that'll take you out for so much money. You know.
I do it all the time.
But you live close to the water, though.
Cucumber sandwich. Is it just plain cucumber?
You live right on the water, don't you, Nick? Close to the
Not
water.
far.
See, I'm up for 5.5 hours from the Gulf of Mexico. So, you know, it's
Well, you'll have to move closer.
yeah. I'd like to.
Yeah.
What I do is on my BLT, Glenn, I'll put some cucumber slices on the BLT.
Yeah, but Deidre eats. I'm sure it's a special kind of cucumber sandwich.
She says bread, mayo, and cucumber. That's it.
Yep. Yep. That's what
Mayonnaise. Yeah.
Yep, that's what I figured. No, mine's add some more stuff on it.
Same here. That sounds okay, but I would need at least like a slice of tomato on there.
Right. And I
Yeah.
prefer onion, pickles,
Yeah.
just like a hamburger, you know.
Nah,
Mhm.
sweet pickles the best.
I love sweet pickles.
I make pickles in a crock, and I never have enough to can because everybody's reaching in and grabbing them and eating them
Hmm.
before they get finished.
Yeah. Deidre said that's a different sandwich. Then y'all messing with her sandwich. Yeah. Yeah. Bread and butter.
We
Good.
are. We're messing with that sandwich.
Nah, keep the bread out. I'd rather you have it on a baguette.
I love those French baguettes. Hmm.
No, it's just a baguette.
Just baguette. Leave the French.
Yeah, we went and ruined Deidre's sandwich.
Hmm.
Oh,
Sorry,
but
Deidre. I'll be right back. I'm going to get some yogurt.
All right. So, Nick, where you at when you eat your fried fish and stuff? Do y'all use tartar sauce or you have some other sauce?
no, we use tartar sauce, but I like
Yeah.
having it. I like having it just straight on. But when we go fishing, we always take a disposable barbecue,
Yeah.
and then once we've caught it, bring it in, gut it, clean it, and stick it straight on the barbecue in less than 5 minutes.
Oh, cool. All right.
You can't beat it.
Yeah. Sounds good.
No, I've been out shopping today.
Oh, okay. Anything special?
No, I've just got a thing about collecting axe heads and knives and that.
Oh, yeah, me too. I ordered me a knife like a week ago.
Yeah, but the knives over here, it's very hard to get hold of decent ones because they're all made in China.
Yeah, I think this one I ordered off Amazon was made in China too, but I liked it because on the handle it's got that cordage. It's like if you're out in a survival situation, the cordage you would need for stuff. It's all bound on the handle, and um, it's got like a little saw on the top, so it's just it's like a miniature combat knife. I don't know. I just like the look of it, so I've got it.
No, but the main thing, I've been out looking for axe heads again.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the best knives. I tell you the truth, I haven't bought any really good ones in a while, so I don't even know. I guess they're made in. You may know more than me where the best knives are made at
America.
here. I mean, I bought some from America, but I think there's some from Germany I've seen that were supposed to be like top notch too.
Gerber knives are all right.
Yeah, I saw a YouTube video on that, but I wasn't sure if that. I couldn't remember if it was is Austria or Germany or which I know they're close, but right next to each other. But
Yeah.
um,
Hey, Deidre, when you make that sandwich, do you put several layers of cucumber? Do you slice them thinly?
oh, Deidre said there's a big knife place in Pigeon Forge. Yeah, but Pigeon Forge, if anybody's not familiar, that's like a lot of there's a lot of shopping there, not just for knives, but all sorts of stuff.
Yeah.
If you like to shop, you like Pigeon Forge, believe me. That's in the Smoky Mountains, Nick. If you're not familiar, it's a part of it's part of Tennessee where I've been up there before. It's really nice, big tourist
Not too
area.
far from my neck of woods.
Mm-hmm.
No, but if I try and get something, it's trying to find someone that actually ships to the UK.
Yeah, I guess the knives would be a tricky thing because of laws and stuff like that for knives.
Yeah, UK is strict about that, aren't they, Nick?
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Hello, look at this Pigeon Forge now.
Have you've been there, haven't you, Glenda?
Long time ago.
Yeah, well, we went up there. We actually camped, and we we actually just had our like our bathing suits on. And we bathed in those creeks that run through there, and the water is like it's like 40, 42 or 43 degrees all year. You know, it comes from those springs. It's so cold, but yeah, that's where we took our baths and everything. And I tell you, it was really roughing it because we just had tents and everything. Like you know that. I mean, it's just a legit campsite. It's already cleared off. You just pitch your tent there, but they have a bathhouse for the toilets and the sinks, but they didn't have any showers where we were at that time anyway.
So Deidre's a fairly close neighbor of mine.
Smoky Mountain Knife Works. So, okay, cool. And those skunks up there, they'll just wander through your campsite. They don't care. It's like they just come in there and look for food, and they're just like so used to humans.
Oh yeah. So Deidre, you gonna come up for coffee someday? The day that I clean out my garden and bring garden stuff up. I got a friend in where's she? New Jersey, I think. She's always offering to come when I'm ready to harvest my garden. She wants to come visit me for coffee.
Hmm.
When you leave Houston, yep.
We ate on the way back. We ate at the Chattanooga Choo Choo. We that was interesting.
So which place do you like living better, Deidre? Okay. That's probably the answer everybody gives. You never get over where you're raised, do you? hard to get used to a new place.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I was born in the Smokies in western North Carolina, but I don't remember living there. I always went back every most summers. Well, every summer to visit, grandparents, relatives, etc.
Yeah. Nick, have you ever been to Walt Disney World in Orlando, Florida?
No.
Yeah, there's the last 3 times I've gone, there's a lot of people from the UK there. Um, and I remember back when I first went, there was like a lot of Japanese, but like the last 3 times, I was telling my ex-wife at the time, I said, there's more people from the UK here than I've ever seen. I guess it's maybe a newer, I don't know, place they travel to, but
No,
yeah,
but
I
when
go,
people go to like Orlando, it's like a holiday of a lifetime where you've saved up for years
yeah,
to go.
yeah. I'm sure they save for a while because not cheap. It's not cheap if you're from here and you don't have to fly and all that stuff. Like where I'm from, you can just drive down there. But
Yeah. No, but I don't like going out of the UK for a holiday. I'd rather stay in the UK.
oh yeah, I don't blame you. Yeah. But if you did want to go to, there's a lot of things not far from you. You know, if you did want to leave the UK, there's a lot of things to do in Europe, though.
Nah, I won't go to Europe.
Yeah.
I've been to like 12 countries in Europe. I've seen enough.
Yeah.
Plus, I haven't got a passport. Mine's expired,
Oh, okay.
and I'm not going to send off for another one. So,
Yep, moving is something.
Oh, yeah. The cost of living in Michigan is like a lot higher, isn't it?
Yeah, there's no way I could
Yeah.
have what I have here.
That's funny. My daughter and I were just talking about that yesterday about how much more expensive it is to live in Pennsylvania where she is versus down here in Alabama.
Yeah.
Much more expensive.
where would
Uh,
you rather live, soldier?
I'm happy living in the South. I'm at the American South because it's just cheaper down here. Much
No,
cheaper.
where would you like to live?
If I didn't live in the South, I would live in the Northwest, like somewhere out there in like Idaho or somewhere like that.
Nah, just love to live in the middle of a woodland. That'll do me.
Oh yeah, I mean, if you're if I stayed here in Alabama, I'd prefer to live in the woods, yeah, in a small or a very very small town. Yeah, I'm not really a city guy, but I do live in a big city at the moment. Yeah,
I'm not like a people person.
yeah, you'd like you to have you a cabin. Sounds like too, just a cabin out in the
Nick, I'll
wilderness.
take my place here on the top of a hill with no neighbors.
Ooh.
But Nick, you wouldn't be near the ocean anymore.
I don't
No,
bloody care.
you have to get in your car to drive to see a neighbor.
Well, it's all right. I can't drive, so I'm all right. Nah, I can't be dealing with people. So, no, Soldier, I'm gonna have a look at that website after.
Which one?
What was it called? Where the hell have I put it? Am I all right to say it in your channel, Elegant?
Say what?
The site that I'm gonna look at.
What? I didn't quite understand.
No, it was on about pocket knives and that.
Oh, I don't care about knives.
Oh, it's on that Smoky Mountain knife work, so they look really good and pretty cheap.
Oh, okay. I'll have to check that out too. I forgot she said that. Yeah, I'll have to check that out.
Why should I take it out?
No, I haven't put it in. It's something that I saved.
Yeah, we were just talking about where you can get a quality knife at.
Oh, go ahead. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
No, we've already sorted it out. So, and I'll be out shopping tomorrow for axe heads as well.
All right, Linda. Thank you.
Cool.
Linda's playing my mac and cheese. See, I did that on a live stream. I just don't work well in a live stream. I get rattled.
Mm.
Do they have a lot where you're at, Nick? Do they have a lot of like flea markets and stores like that where you can find old knives and things?
Knives is a touchy subject over here.
Okay, so even used knives like at an antique store, it still
You can, yeah.
yeah.
I think I've got about 30.
Yeah.
I've got like 20 old bayonets and that.
Oh, cool.
No, but my main things is axe heads.
You wouldn't know what to do with yourself over here, Nick. You can get knives and everything over here. I mean, everybody has stuff like that. I mean, it's you know that.
Yeah, like the axe heads that I like, you can get them over here, but bloody hell, dear.
Mm.
You're looking at what, about £60 for an axe head?
What?
You know what a double bit is, don't you?
A double bit. I'm not sure. I don't guess I do.
It's where they got the chopping bit on both sides.
Oh, okay, I got you.
One of them, they go for like £50, £60 over here.
Oh.
Nick, do you have a wrench?
Yeah?
Okay. In case you want to post something, I was checking to see, and I can't find you. Oh, yeah, you got one. Okay, just checking.
Hey, Triple X, what's going on?
Yeah. No, I'm getting ready to go camping in a couple of weeks for a couple of days. Hmm?
Okay, that sounds cool.
I love it.
There's a and I don't even know the channel anymore, but I used to watch this English guy who's out he has a really nice channel. He shows animals like he's shot out there, ducks and all sorts of different things, and shows survival techniques. He shows his knives he has, his hatchets and things. But I used to enjoy watching him. I haven't watched him in so long now, and I can't even think of the name of it. Um, but he shoots rabbits and hares and all sorts of things like that.
I shoot rabbits.
Yeah,
I love rabbit and squirrels.
yeah.
They're nice.
And him and his wife took a trip to I believe it was Sweden, and they were over there shooting something or other. I don't forget what it was.
Yeah.
They had, of course, a Swedish guide, and they were camping out there. But
No, but it's
but
lucky where I live. I live like what, half an hour away from the national park.
hmm Oh, he shoots quails. I remember one episode he had some quail in there, and
Mm.
he shows how to prepare it and everything. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's got a good channel.
I think half the stuff that I eat, most people won't eat it.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on, guys. I want to check and see if hubby's got a black eye
Okay.
from that whatever it was that hit him.
I don't know about over where you're at, but Nick, over here at our Walmart, they sell the Bear Grill knives. They're about $30, and I've heard that it's a good knife. I've heard some reviews on it, but I've
No,
been
they're just overpriced. You're just buying something with his name on it.
It is, yeah. It's $30. It is a lot, but they say the quality is pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some other Bear Grylls products in there too, and they're really pricey.
Yeah, that Bear Grylls lives by me.
I know. I didn't know he lives by you. I just remember seeing.
He's got his own 20-acre island off
Right.
Anglesey.
Yeah, I remember seeing a video on that. He has his own island in Wales. I remember seeing that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's not too far from me. That's cool.
I'll say about an hour and a half.
Well, I'm sure he's made a lot of money. All the things he's done.
I don't like him.
Oh, you don't?
No.
Do you like? Did you think he's fake or what?
Some of it, yeah.
Yeah.
But I'd rather watch the Ray Mears.
Do you like the guy from Canada, the Survivor Man? You like him?
Nah.
Nah.
I like Ray Mears. He's
Ray,
good.
I don't know if I know him or not.
Okay,
He's like,
guys. I can't video Mr. B. He has got a purple shiner.
Oh wow.
Yeah, when he was mowing, Nick, something
oh,
popped up, bounced off a tree, and hit him. And of course, I asked him, was his eyeball sore? He wouldn't tell me if it was.
was he wearing safety glasses?
That was the speech I gave him. No, he wasn't. And of course, he heard it from me. You know, like I said, every husband wants to be reminded gently like that. I think they have a name for that, like a nag or something. But number one, he will not go to the hospital. He will not go to the doctor. So it's not swollen, but it is a purple, deep purple.
Is his eyeball bloodshot a little bit?
No.
He'll be all right.
And I asked him, was his eyeball sore? And he said no. But he wouldn't tell me if it was.
Oh, I hate that.
Well, from now on, I'm going to insist on safety. Normally, I go out there and I watch over him and remind him, but he sneaked off. You know,
Yeah.
like men do.
Yeah, you'll have to get one of them GPS collars for him.
Do what, Nick?
You'll have to get one of them GPS collars for him.
Uh huh. Yep. Reel him in. Nick.
Yeah, you'll be able to track him then. Oh, and then stick a,
You would not believe what that guy has done today. He's
no,
weed
but what
a hill, the whole hillside. Weed whipped it.
weed whipped it? What's that?
Yep. You know, weed trimmer.
Oh yeah.
He cleaned off my patio for me. He mowed around the garden and down by the barn. What I'm sure he did more that I don't know about. Plus, we went to town this morning.
Yeah.
For my shopping. Oh, we bathed the dog.
Oh, that's a chore in and of itself right there.
No kidding.
It's fun the way I used to wash my dog.
How?
I time to the pole in the back garden and do it off a hose pipe.
You did what? Put him in a hole?
No, put a dog collar on him.
Yeah.
To stop him running off, and then tie him to something where he's got stuff to move around, and then brush. Do you know, like a brush what you use for the car, what you put on a hose pipe?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the hose.
Yeah. And I use that on him.
Oh, okay.
We put ours in the bathtub.
No.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but my dog was a bit big.
We bought a swimming pool to do our big dogs in. You know, one of them cheap ones, Walmart.
Yeah.
Kids swimming pool, little kids, yeah.
No, I used to have a Newfoundland and a Lhasa
Yeah. Yep. Poor old hubby's always getting hurt. He's always something.
God, the amount of injuries that I've had when I'm drunk.
If I go out there and like it'll be 102, 12 noon. I go out there and I try to lasso him in. You have no business being out there at your age. And he'll say, "What do you mean my age? What is wrong with my age? You trying to call me old?" He gets highly hostile.
Yep.
You know, when I bought that log splitter for him, you know, he didn't want it. And I said, "You're too old to be splitting wood by hand." He goes, "Who you calling old, woman?" I mean, he's 70. He does not need to split wood by hand. In my opinion.
I'd use a stick of dynamite. That'll split them.
Yeah.
I think he's mentioned that a few times, Nick.
I saw a guy on YouTube had one of those wood splitters. It was showing it off. Those things look really nice.
Mm-hmm. See, that's why he don't mind me buying kitchen gadgets. Because, you know, what am I, $100, $200? I $100 him to death. He $1,000 me to death. His tools are not cheap.
Oh, I'm sure.
No, I lost a load of tools, what, about 4 months ago?
Yeah. You lost them.
Yeah, I used to have a lock. What people call the workshop over there, we call them lockups. That got broken into.
Oh, wow.
No kidding.
Sorry about that, man.
I think it was just under £10,000 worth of equipment stolen.
Oh, my goodness.
Deidre, that was the most fun video I've ever made. That boys and their toys. That
I'll have a look at that in a minute.
I had more fun with that. And the guys all expressed their opinions. And I even did a follow-up video. Told them that due to such interest, that more men commented than women. The women all said, throw the shirt away. And the men said, what's wrong with that shirt? It's bad. And I ended up taking it out of the trash and keeping it.
That's like me when I'm at home. You should see what I wear when I'm at home.
Oh my goodness.
Hmm?
What happened was, he told me that he didn't have any clean socks. And I says, what, are all 30,000 pair dirty? And he says, yeah. So I washed his socks, doing laundry. I go do another load and I grab a hold of that shirt. I picked it up. It was so, there was more holes than there were a shirt. So I picked it up and I happened to go outside and I was going to show it to him. And I had my camera with me. And so and me telling him the shirt's going in the trash. And I ended up with the men really giving, not a hard time. That wasn't, a t-shirt is not a controversial thing. However, everybody good-naturedly had an opinion about it.
Is that the video he had that he was driving that old Ford tractor?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
The name of it is Boys and Their Toys.
Yeah. I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep, I had fun with that. You wouldn't believe what all the men told me. They said, you'd have a heyday in my closet.
You should see the state of my stuff that I walk around in. I'm a right little scruffy get.
What was that, Nick?
You should see what I walk around in. I'm really scruffy.
Well, I doubt if I would be surprised. You've seen how the old man looks, haven't you?
No, but I walk around with a hoodie where there's loads of holes in it, and I'm sewing them up. I just don't see the point in wasting money on clothes.
Men are bad about keeping socks with holes in them and t-shirts with holes in them. We're bad about that.
Once my socks have holes in them, I just throw them in the bin. Because they're only, what, £3 for 7 pairs?
Yeah, they're not that much.
So, hubby had this pair of overalls, the bib kind. He come at me and said, "Honey, will you patch these one more time?" And I started counting the patches. I said, "Sorry, I am not putting patches on top of patches."
that's you know you're going too far then.
Yeah,
You start putting patches on patches.
yep. And I said, we are not exactly poor people, and we can't afford to buy a pair of bib overalls.
That's funny.
Well, you should see me jeans then. They've been to church, they're holy.
Excuse me.
So, Nick, you already bond with my husband, don't you?
I don't know.
You wear the same kind of clothes.
Yeah, I'm a scruff. I always will be.
Oh, he's one too.
There's not wrong with being a scruff. No, the way I see it, the more money you save on clothes, the more money you can spend on some toys.
That's true.
That's exactly what my husband thinks.
I'm sort of in the middle. I kind of dress like that sometimes, but I like to have nice clothes too. Lynn, I'm sorry, Lynn. I just saw it. May I have your email? Yes, you may. Linda, 1 second. I'll put it on here. I was in the kitchen getting some peanut butter. I just stepped away from the chat.
Peanut butter. Oh,
I like peanut butter and crackers.
yeah.
Yep, that's one way of looking at it, Nick. And that's how the hubby does.
Yeah. No, what makes me laugh, where I live, people always say, "Oh, I'd love to have your job." They think that I sit on my bum all day when I don't.
There it
Well,
is.
one thing hubby does wear out, and he insists on buying regularly, are boots, work boots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You figure he goes up and down these hills, you know how that would tear up a boot. And
What do you get?
it does not matter how much you pay for them. We can tear them up.
Yeah.
That's it, Chef. I'm putting you down. I'm putting your name on the list, Chef Dalian. How about you, Nick? Did you watch any of my playlists or videos lately?
What, on yours?
Yeah,
I haven't had the chance. I've been too busy with my mum and my grandma.
that's right. I understand. I know about your mom. I didn't know about your grandma.
Yeah. And she's just as stubborn as my mum.
Oh, lucky you.
No. It's very tiring.
I know it.
Mhm.
Are you trying to tell a 91-year-old what to do?
Oh, I know. Believe me, I know. Believe me. Old people are really tough.
No, but it makes me laugh when people say, "Oh, I want your job. I want your job." All right, be a full-time carer then.
My mother was awful.
Yeah.
When she was older and sick. Oh, yeah. I know all about them.
No, me grandma, 91. She's blind. And she's got bowel cancer.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
And they're not going to take any gruff from anybody at that age.
No.
Even if it's for their own good, they want to tell you what you can do.
And me mum does tell you what to do.
I bet. I bet sometimes it's not very nice, is it?
Well, you heard the language on my hangouts, elegant.
Pardon me?
You've heard the language I come out with on my Hangouts?
On your Hangouts.
Yeah, when I'm swearing and that.
You know what, Nick? I don't like it, but
What?
I know
I
I know every word that you know. Probably some you don't know. So I've heard it before.
yeah,
I
but
may not,
I
I may not like your language all the time, but I do love you all the time.
yeah, but I won't swear on your channel, though.
I've noticed that. I've noticed that. And I thank you for that.
You're welcome, Linda. I'm just gonna I'll leave it up there. I mean, my email's on my about page. It's not a
Yep, Nick,
secret or
I've
anything.
noticed it and I appreciate it. But trust me, I know words that you don't know.
Yeah. Probably you do.
Mhm. Yep. I would say I've really calmed down the last decade, maybe 12, 13 years, 14. I used to be hot tempered, really bad. But the Lord got a hold of me real good and straightened me right out. I'm not perfect, no. Mm-mm. But I don't need to be.
Yeah, nobody is,
Mm-mm.
and it's good. It's good temper because one thing will get you in a lot of trouble.
Yep.
Oh, I've got a temper really bad.
You've
Yeah.
probably gotten in a lot of trouble too, haven't you, Nick?
I've been arrested
See?
and that. No, I've
Yeah.
never been arrested for violence.
Oh, you have not been
Oh, you
arrested for
have
that.
not been.
No.
That's good. Hey, my cry, how you doing?
My cry for help. Hey, welcome. Good to see you, guy.
No, people always tell me that I need to go and see a counsellor and that for anger management. I go, what's the point?
Everyone, welcome. My cry for help. Brand new friend.
Hello, Mike Ray.
Oh, I'm so glad you come over.
Mm-hmm. Glad to see you.
Well, that was nice. I'll be over to see you, my cry. I absolutely love your channel. I just met him today.
Did you?
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen his channel before a few months ago. So I
Well,
am.
Carolyn 12 Be Free said, you better go. You have to go see this channel. I go, all right. And we did. So Carolyn sent me to you. So if you don't like me, go take it up with her. Actually, I have a lovely, lovely channel. And on the lives, we try to keep it with gardening and cooking, but who knows where it might go in which direction. But we support our friends in anything they are doing, channel related or not.
Yep, that's right.
So glad to see you. Yes, I was over at Carolyn's this morning. She was saying, yeah, she was doing shout outs. I go, yep, yep, yep. I know all them. Yep, 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 yep. Know all them. She said, Mike Cry for help. Nope, don't know him.
Mm-hmm.
Or don't know that channel.
Yeah.
Because y'all know I get around.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And I basically like everyone.
I just treat people how I expect to be treated.
That's
It's
right.
the best way, Nick.
And if they don't treat me well, that's it. I'll be your worst enemy.
Yep. Yep, that's the best way. Treat somebody like you'd like to be treated. You will never go wrong, will you?
No, as I was saying, the thing that I use for anger management, I've got a big log in my back garden and I take my anger out on that.
Oh,
Plus, my birds calm me down as well.
Yeah, I imagine. Well, the birds, don't they require a little bit of your time and attention?
They have all me all the time.
what exactly kind of birds are those?
But geez,
They're budgies.
Budgies.
Yeah,
budgerigar.
Okay.
Budgies.
They originally come from Australia.
Ah, okay. Gotcha.
The Aborigines used to eat them.
Gotcha.
You know what? When I got on tonight, I said, I told myself I'm going to stay an hour. What have I been on? Probably over 2 hours.
Yeah, it just says 2 hours. It's probably 2.5 though.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think you started about 8, didn't you?
And
Or
probably
9 your time?
8:30. So if it's 11:30, it should be 3 hours. I'm probably real close to 3 hours.
Probably so.
About nearly 3 hours.
And anyway, I get to talking and the time passes.
It does, yeah.
Well, not the fact that I'm talking, but the fact that I'm interacting with you guys.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all are entertaining.
I'll be doing some more budgie videos for my other channel tomorrow.
Okay.
You know, Nick, speaking about language, all these places that use bad language, if you think about it, and if you do want to get monetized, what company would want to advertise on your channel if it's full of foul words?
Yeah, but that one, I don't want it monetized. The other one, I do. That's why I've done a second channel.
Okay.
That one is just where I can speak to friends and all that, and we have a good banter.
Okay. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
But if my channel gets my other channel gets monetized, it gets monetized. If it does, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
I'm nowhere near monetization.
I just do it because I enjoy it.
Yep. I enjoy the people. I enjoy. Usually I'm a supporter. A lot of times I'll take my time and help somebody else with their watch time over my own. I've always been a supporter, and then I says, you know what? Okay, I've been a supporter. Now I'm going to take my channel, and I'm going to work on my watch hours. And that's what I've been doing. That's why you see me doing these live streams. And I also knew that I would have to stop some of my support of other channels because, all right, you got to remember, a farm is not much work in the wintertime. But come spring, I mean, you got to hit it every day.
Mm-hmm.
So I knew that my YouTube days, my YouTube hours would be limited. So unfortunately, I have to be a little bit selfish here and think of my channel.
Yep.
So do y'all hate me now?
No.
No.
Good to see you, Carolyn.
Today's another, if you speak it, they come. Carolyn, I was just talking about you,
Mm-hmm.
how this morning, how you sent me over to My Cry for Help. And you're right, I do love his channel.
Right, I'm going to get my head down, Elegant.
You want to get what down?
He's
I
gonna
said
go
I'm
to
going to
sleep.
get my head down. I'm going to go to sleep.
Oh, you're going to go to bed.
Yeah, it is.
Well, guess what? I'm going to go to bed real soon. I have to take my bath yet, but it won't be
Oh,
long.
Have a good one, Nick.
well, it's 25 to 5 in the morning over here.
Oh, boy.
Oh wow.
Well, thank you for coming in.
Yeah, no problems, anytime.
All right, see you, man.
All right, catch you later, everyone.
Carolyn, it was really nice chatting with you this morning. I got to know you a little bit better.
It's amazing how from week to week, we meet new people that are really cool, isn't it?
I know. And then if you get a chance to, like some of the smaller streams or, and you get to know them a little more
Mm-hmm.
and how you really, really like these people.
Yeah, it's true.
Carolyn's one of them. And it's not just because you're here, Carolyn. You were just Carolyn before. I loved you, but now I know you a lot better and love you more. It is amazing, soldier.
Yeah.
Amazing.
And I have met, like I was telling you, I knew a lot of people from when I had my other channel, but it seems like since I've had this channel growing, Soldier Poet, it seems like so many people. I've run into so many people that are just, like-minded and just good, wholesome people.
Yeah, I like the like-minded. That's what I'm getting, like-minded people.
Yeah, yeah. You see what Deidre wrote? It's in 7 minutes. It'll be 3 hours.
7 minutes? I thought so, Deidre. Thank you. And you know what? I'm getting off after that 7 minutes because, you know why.
Mm-hmm.
Today,
I'm getting sleepy myself.
me too, Carolyn. YouTube helps me too.
Yeah.
I just can't believe the people I've met are so fantastic. And I have no family that live down here, with me. Have a few friends, but no family. Peanut set me straight today, though. When he said he's coming down to stay with me for the summer.
Yeah.
Yeah. He says he's not into that gardening stuff too much. But, we'll be doing fun stuff. I'm not going to work a child. You know that.
Yeah. Now, Peanut may bring his PlayStation with him.
He won't come without it.
I was going to say, I'm sure he will.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Maybe he'll teach me Fortnite.
Yeah.
Yep. So you come on my live stream, and we'll be playing Fortnite. That'll be different, won't it?
That would be different. Yeah.
So that's why we all bash YouTube, because sometimes their policies make us scratch our head. Sometimes they make us mad. But we sure do like the platform, don't we?
Yep.
Yeah, Carolyn, my grandson is 13. He's got his own channel. Yeah, Peanut XXL, if your grandson is into Fortnite.
Yeah, I actually supported his channel a couple of days ago.
Did you really?
Yeah, I pushed the button and I watched part of one of his live streams. Just a little bit. I didn't comment, but I'll probably go back and comment. But
When you go over there, you'll see a lot of my friends. If you
yeah,
stop in Tripview, there's a lot of them that go over there and watch over him. Some will comment. Some will just say hi,
well, this was a replay of the live stream.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was a replay, but I didn't comment. But I got to laughing because he was playing as a Chiquita banana. Because in Fortnite you can wear all these different
Yeah.
costumes. He was playing as a banana.
Well, he cracked me up one time. I was in there, and he was saying that he had to kill all these people, knife other people. And then he says, "Oh, I got to be careful. I wouldn't want to unnecessarily kill or stab anyone." And I'm thinking, I'm cracking up, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm thinking, no, we really wouldn't want to unnecessarily do that. Kids, they have no idea what they're saying.
No.
Poor guy. If you watch very much, he gets really, really mad. You can tell he gets mad while he's playing these games.
Yeah.
He really gets into it.
Yeah, the little part that I watched, I could tell he was into it. He was trying to pick different weapons, and they're finding all kind of stuff on the ground. You can pick up, and he was like, "I didn't know I could find this and this together or something." I don't know.
I'll be honest. I used to just go over there and turn it on and walk off because I couldn't stand it. The games.
Yeah.
But now I'm learning a little bit more about them, and I actually watch some of them.
Yeah.
But I'm not a gamer, so none of that really makes a lot of sense to me. But it's somewhat.
Yeah, I'm not a gamer either. I've played a few video games like that, but I've never actually played Fortnite before.
Yeah, Linda did the same thing, Carolyn. She moved from California. It's a little bit difficult relocating. I hit my 3-hour button. Yay, rah.
Yep.
So those of you that did not hit my thumbs up, please do it on your way out. And I give you a few minutes to say your goodbyes and see you later. And Soldier Poet, it's always a special treat when you come in.
Well, I appreciate that. I enjoy talking with you and everybody in here, chatting with you.
We have enjoyed it. And I like all of you. Well, there's just Mike popped in. Hey, just
Mhm. Hey, Mike.
we love you too, just Mike. Everybody except me. And we'll see you later. May God bless each and every one of you richly and abundantly. Good night, all.
Good night.
And don't forget, Mike said hello to everyone. And goodbye to everyone. Bye now.